Alright everybody, welcome back to another edition here of Monday Night Raw. How are y'all doing? My name is Dominic behind the commentary table, and we are live and sold out in Houston, Texas for what is set to be one hell of an episode. Okay, and we're kicking it off hot. We got the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, as he is preparing for action against Rey Mysterio. And there you see the new World Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. There you see the United States Champion, Adam Cole. Okay, the Undisputed Era. With each passing pay-per-view, it seems as though they get better and better, and their accolades are proving that to be such. As you can see there, they are the leaders of the Raw Tag Team Division with those gold belts around Kyle and Fish. Okay, they are one of the leading factions in WWE, perhaps the leading faction in WWE today. As right now, it looks like Adam Cole is going to be leading the charge and hopefully looking to gain a victory over Rey Mysterio. However, that's not going to be an easy task because Rey Mysterio, he's a living legend, former world champion in his own right, former WWE champion in his own right. However, Rey Mysterio, he knows about his long tenure in pro wrestling. He knows about all of the accolades that he himself has been building up. Okay, he's gained a reputation for being one of the best little men in the history of the WWE. And Rey Mysterio, over the past few months, he's been thinking long and hard about his career, knowing that over the past few months, he hasn't particularly garnered many victories in the squared circle, losing to the new crop of guys, you could say. People like the Undisputed Era. People like Tommaso Ciampa. Okay, Rey Mysterio, he's coming into this one. He needs a victory. And right now, we're going to be seeing if he can do it against that man, Adam Cole. Okay, I mentioned Rey Mysterio, former WWE champion. In my opinion, Adam Cole, if he plays his cards right, will become WWE champion within his lifetime. However, right now, one big victory that could lead him to World Championship prominence would be against Rey Mysterio, as Adam Cole immediately decides to take advantage, okay, using his size advantage over Rey Mysterio. Typically, Adam Cole doesn't really have a size advantage over anybody, okay? He seems to be a fairly average-built man. However, over Rey Mysterio, most people on the roster, if not everybody on the roster, does have a size and power advantage. However, Rey Mysterio, okay, he's going to have to use his speed. He's going to have to use his technical prowess that he has used over the past multiple decades of in-ring competition as the super kicks connect by the United States champion. As the Undisputed Era, like a pack of wolves, watching this matchup on the outside surrounding the ring in Adam Cole's corner as Rey Mysterio goes for a kick. However, Adam Cole escapes that corner right there, hits him with a forearm strike. Oh, and Rey Mysterio shows off that agility. And here we go, Rey Mysterio, the masked luchador, connecting. And as we kick off Monday Night Raw with a high impactful matchup, and oh, wait a second, hold on, before I can say anything, Rey Mysterio hits Adam Cole with a springboard bulldog. Oh, before launching himself into the face of Adam Cole with the boots connecting. And then the frog splash off the top, and then it could be over here. 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count. Okay, as I was mentioning, okay, we are starting this matchup hot. We're starting this night off hot with Adam Cole versus Rey Mysterio, but we're going to be ending it with a massive main event still to come. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tommaso Ciampa, the winner leaving here tonight as the #1 contender for Finn Balor's Universal Championship. Of course, Finn Balor gaining that title, or regaining that title, I should say, just barely within an Iron Man matchup as Rey Mysterio shows off the athleticism once again. However, Adam Cole, he gets up immediately. He's quick to continue the pressure. He's quick to, build himself up with a bit of a comeback here with those vicious strikes, the forearm shots. As Adam Cole now, he's staring at Rey Mysterio before Rey Mysterio clobbers back with a forearm strike of his own. And then that trademark springboard maneuver there by Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio here, he needs a victory over the United States Champion. However, you could say that Adam Cole needs a victory over the living legend. And speaking of which, dial it up, it's a 619 connecting. Adam Cole gets taken down. Rey Mysterio springboard into a leg drop. And it could be over here. 1, 2, no, and Adam Cole proving why he is the United States Champion, showing off that resiliency, that heart and determination that he has been known for. Okay, kicking out of a devastating 619 before meeting Rey Mysterio with another boot to the face. 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count there. Okay, German suplex following up the super kick. As Adam Cole now, he stands in the corner, and there you see the leader of the Undisputed Era in front of Fish, O'Reilly, and Strong. Okay, he's looking at him here. Goes for a running attack now. However, Rey Mysterio, he catches him. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Rey Mysterio out of nowhere. Okay, taking down Adam Cole. He went to go for a running boot, it seemed like. However, Adam Cole, he just got caught up in Rey Mysterio. Okay, like a spider trapping his opponent in a web that turned into a pinfall, and a pinfall that turned into a victory. Rey Mysterio, he's finally beaten one of the top players of the next generation. He has beaten the United States Champion. Rey Mysterio kicks off the night with an out-of-nowhere victory over Adam Cole. Okay, with a big win under his belt, Rey Mysterio is going to be going home happy here tonight. However, still to come, we're going to be seeing that #1 contenders match that I mentioned earlier. It's going to be Shinsuke Nakamura taking on Tommaso Ciampa. Shinsuke Nakamura defeating Samoa Joe a few months back, about a month ago, come to think of it, in a hell of a brawl. Tommaso Ciampa defeating AJ Styles at No Mercy. Well, there you have it. Okay, the Undisputed Era witnessing a major loss for themselves just a few moments ago to Rey Mysterio. Okay, Adam Cole losing to Rey Mysterio. However, as I was mentioning before, okay, the Undisputed Era gained the Raw Tag Team titles from Rowe and Hanson, the War Raiders, at No Mercy. But it seems as though at SummerSlam we already got our first matchup. It's going to be the rematch. Hanson and Rowe versus Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, the Undisputed Era, taking on the War Raiders. However, right now we're going to be getting into some singles competition as Dakota Kai is taking on this woman, Kairi Sane. Now, last time we saw Kairi Sane was when she defeated Carmella in a no-holds-barred main event with an insane elbow through a table through the heart of Carmella. We haven't seen either of those two women since until tonight. The Pirate Princess herself, Kairi Sane, is looking to come back with a vengeance. She's looking to come back and defeat Dakota Kai. Okay, Kairi Sane, she was seriously hurt when fighting Carmella in that no-holds-barred matchup. Okay, her head just being hit with a sledgehammer over and over and over again. The skull of Kairi Sane just collapsing into the sledgehammer. So hopefully she's 100% coming into this one. Okay, she's been cleared by the medical staff backstage. However, right now it's going to be a big test for her because she's going up against this woman, the captain of Team Kick. Her name is Dakota Kai. Now, Dakota Kai, she lost to Shayna Baszler last week as Shayna Baszler was heading into her women's title matchup against Asuka. Okay, Dakota Kai, she a few weeks ago got a big win over Shayna Baszler before taking that loss, making them even in the standings over the past month or two. However, right now, Dakota Kai, she can't be thinking about Shayna Baszler. She can't be thinking about the woman who went on to lose to Asuka at No Mercy. She's got to be thinking about the returning Kairi Sane right now. It's Kairi Sane. It's Dakota Kai. And that's the bell. Let's get into it. Kairi Sane returning to action here tonight, and I can't wait to see what happens between her and Dakota Kai. Here we go. A lockup, kicking it off right now. Kicking off this matchup. Speaking of matchups, as we get into the opening moments of this contest, I want to point out there is also another matchup to be coming after this one. No, not the #1 contenders match that I've been hyping up the entire time. I'm talking about some tag team action. We're going to have the Revival taking on the Lucha Dragons as Dakota Kai takes down Kairi Sane before Kairi Sane pushes her off. As both women seem to be fairly even thus far in the opening few moments of this one-on-one matchup here on Monday Night Raw, as Dakota Kai takes down Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane, however, she's in a headlock position. Oh, but now turns it around into a headlock of her own on Dakota Kai. And there you see back and forth with the headlocks right now. Dakota Kai definitely working over the head of Kairi Sane. Probably a smart strategy considering the fact that it was a head injury that took her out of action for a few weeks as she hits her with the bulldog there. Dakota Kai on the middle turnbuckle. Kairi Sane slow to get up. Oh, and she gets met with a missile drop kick. However, Kairi Sane, gets up. She's trying to fight through the pain, but Dakota Kai, looks to catch her, but it looks like she only catches a elbow shot right to the face before Kairi Sane now tries to build some momentum. Here we go in this one. Takes down Dakota Kai. However, Dakota Kai grabs the leg. God, and whips her into the mat. Just whipping the Pirate Princess into the mat right there before, ducks underneath. Takes her down with another maneuver there. Hurricane Rana this time on Kairi Sane. However, there you see very back and forth thus far in this one before Dakota Kai just gets launched by a freight train known as Kairi Sane to the outside of the ring. As Kairi Sane throws Dakota into the barricade before tossing her once again back into the ring. As Dakota Kai, she's slow to get up, and she does. Meets Kairi Sane with a punch right to the stomach. Before Kairi Sane fires back with a strike of her own, this time a kick. However, you're meeting the captain of Team Kick in that ring right now. As it seems as though, we're seeing drop kicks, we're seeing kicks, and speaking of which, with a kick combination, a quadruple kick combination by Dakota Kai, taking down Kairi Sane, who gets picked up now by Dakota. Here we go, tossing her into the corner. However, it seems as though Kairi Sane now is fighting back. Here we go. Tosses Dakota Kai into the opposing corner. God, but gets met with another DDT. And there you see, once again, Dakota Kai deciding to lay out most of her punishment throughout this matchup on the head, on the skull of Kairi Sane. Okay, it's smart strategy, if not a bit gruesome. As Kairi Sane, ladies and gentlemen, is looking at Dakota Kai. Seems to have something in mind, not too sure. Grabbing her. Oh, flips out of it, however, and Dakota Kai throws her across the ring. Seems to have something in mind here. Goes for the kicks right to the leg there. The kicks again over and over again by Dakota. And now, oh, wait a second, she's turning her attention from kicks to punches, and here we go. Once again, laying in those heavy haymakers on the head, on the face, on the skull of Kairi Sane. But Kairi Sane, she seems to have had enough right now. Okay, runs into a few punches of her own by Kairi. However, Dakota Kai gets up. Strikes back with a forearm strike, and it seems as though Kairi Sane, she's trying to fight back. Okay, she gets taken down to one knee before Dakota Kai look to be taking some more offense to Kairi Sane. However, oh god, Kairi Sane fires back as Dakota Kai stood there a bit groggy. Okay, gets taken down too. No, and only a 2 count following an elbow to the face off the middle turnbuckle there, using the height to her advantage. Okay, very quick to get up onto it. However, Kairi Sane was about to get met with another boot by Dakota Kai, but it seems as though Sane, she's firing back as a chop to the chest connects. Oh! However, this time a punch once again by Dakota Kai. Back and forth in the corner, it seems as though these two women are going, as Dakota Kai goes around the world there, hits her with the running boot. The boot connecting before connecting with a powerbomb there by Dakota, as Kairi Sane is not looking too good. Dakota Kai might just finish her off here. And oh, wait a second. Kairi Sane catches the leg. Oh god, it meets her with a vicious forearm strike right to the face of Dakota Kai before turning her attention to the leg, trying to snap the leg perhaps. Turns her around. And oh, speaking of legs, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kairi Sane, she has her in the anchor now. She has the hole locked in Dakota Kai. She's reaching around. She needs to somehow get to the ropes. And she can't. As Kairi Sane, there you see it. Okay, tapping out Dakota Kai, typically known for her insane elbow finishing maneuver. However, she decided to play things a little more smart, a little bit more intelligent perhaps. She didn't want to risk going up to the top turnbuckle in order to come down and perhaps miss Dakota Kai. No, instead she decided, you know what, I'm just going to try to tap you out, and that's exactly what she did. Kairi Sane returning to Monday Night Raw with a vengeance. Okay, Kairi Sane defeating Carmella last time we saw her, and tonight she just defeated Dakota Kai in one hell of a singles matchup here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Well, okay then. Well, the Firefly Funhouse seems to be a normal occurrence now. Okay, we saw it back at No Mercy. Okay, Bray Wyatt decided to return to our television screens with apparently now some new, do you call them friends? Some new friends. Okay, we got Ramblin' Rabbit, is that what you call him? Mercy, the bird thing. We got Abby the witch. Okay. I'm not gonna say yeah, Revival. I'm just gonna say okay to the whole Firefly Funhouse thing. Sure. Just sure. I don't know what to say. Okay, he's bringing on some new friends, some new characters. We could always have some new things join Raw. I'm sure. I don't know if he cleared it with upper management. I don't know. However, either way though, this matchup was cleared by upper management because right now we got some tag team action. Speaking of friends, as we got the Lucha Dragons taking on the Revival. Now the Lucha Dragons seem to be developing a bit of a misunderstanding lately. Okay, having a difficult time as a tag team lately, arguing, following whether one of them takes a loss, which happens admittedly quite a large amount of times. As Kalisto sprinting to action goes against Scott Dawson right now of the Revival. Okay, Sin Cara and Kalisto, however, here tonight might not be on the same page following what's been happening over the past few weeks. Okay, constantly arguing with each other. Okay, after taking the losses, and right now the Lucha Dragons are looking to turn their life around as Dash Wilder turns Kalisto on the back of his head, dropping him into the mat here on Monday Night Raw. However, Kalisto does the same thing, dropping him now, and here we go. Continuing with the strikes now, trying to build some momentum early on in this matchup. Oh, what the boots right to the face, connecting. What agility there, what an understanding of the ropes before showing that understanding off once again, springboarding off the middle rope, connecting with the splash on to Dash Wilder. And oh god, seems as though he's going to be using those ropes once again, slingshotting himself to the outside. Slingshotting himself along with Dash Wilder with that power bomb to the outside as Scott Dawson and Sin Cara watches as Kalisto is building up a head of steam right now. Tosses Dash Wilder into the corner, however, back and forth these two men go in the corner before Dash Wilder, grinding his forearm right into the mask, right into the face of Kalisto, okay? It's not pretty, but it sure as hell is effective, and that's what the Revival do, okay? No flips, just fists. And you could say the Lucha Dragons, considering the fact that they are much more of an agile form of tag team, okay, might just be the antithesis of the Revival, as right now, there you see, using those ropes against them this time, bouncing off into a back suplex by Scott Dawson as, grabbing the mask, pulling him into those punches. As now, here we go, the chop to the chest. Kalisto, he ain't looking too good. He's got to be thinking about making a tag right now. And perhaps this might be his opening. Okay, he's got Scott Dawson on the ropes. As Sin Cara looks down at him here, and there you see Kalisto. He wants him back up. He has something in mind, not too sure what though. Using those ropes. And connecting with a Frankensteiner, bouncing off the ropes all the way to the floor on Scott Dawson. As the Revival are not looking too good right now. Kalisto definitely building up a head of steam right now. Okay, the Revival trying to battle against Kalisto, who seems to be on fire here tonight on Monday Night Raw. As now Kalisto bounces off the ropes again and connects with another cross body. As Kalisto looks down at Scott Dawson, seems to have something in mind. Oh, but Dawson gets out of it, counters him with that boot right to the back of the knee. And now, here we go, Scott Dawson, perhaps using this as an opportunity, and he does, to make a tag to Dash Wilder. Okay, the Revival, top tag team experts, as you can see there. As Dash Wilder there with that leg drop on Kalisto. And Kalisto, he's so close. He's got to make the tag. He's got to make the tag to Sin Cara. But Kalisto... Kalisto seems to be deciding against it. Kalisto's saying, no, I still want the fight. I don't know if that's such a smart idea. However, either way, Dash Wilder with the punch right to the head. Okay, the uppercut there, the European uppercut. However, Kalisto, he's fighting back. Okay, runs into that drop kick. Oh, before running into another drop kick right to the pit of the stomach of Dash Wilder. However, Dash Wilder once again gets bounced off the ropes with that. Oh, but he catches him nonetheless into a European uppercut. But it seems as though Kalisto now catches him with that kick to the side of the head. But there you see the exhaustion perhaps starting to seep in here by Kalisto. Okay, taking a little bit too much time perhaps to get up. And Dash Wilder, he looks to take advantage. Hitting him with a clothesline to take him down. As Kalisto gets picked up by Dash Wilder. Kalisto definitely not looking too good right now. Okay, the exhaustion starting to seep in as the Revival. Okay, they're keeping themselves fresh with the constant tags. The constant tags and punishment on Kalisto here. As there you see Scott Dawson. Okay, he's hyping himself up as Kalisto. He's very slow. He's trying to make the tag. He's trying to make the tag. And Scott Dawson is almost saying, come on, I want Sin Cara right now. But Kalisto once again deciding against it. I don't know if that's such a smart strategy. Okay, Kalisto trying to fight this one in almost a handicap situation. Deciding not to tag in. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, went to go for the Salida del Sol. However, Sin Cara watches as his partner, who is exhausted, who has gotten so much punishment thus far, he just gets hit with another maneuver. Okay, countering the Salida del Sol into a power slam position before being caught by Scott Dawson into an elbow, and then follows that up with a slam down as Dawson grabs him here, and once again the textbook offense on display by the Revival. Okay, taking a few moments now to taunt the crowd, saying, come on, look at me right now, as here we go, we're looking at him, and we're looking at Kalisto. He just decides to spring up, and now springs him off the ropes, ducks underneath into a wicked super kick. As now Kalisto, here we go, I don't know what's gotten into him right now, following that super kick. However, it seems as though, oh, what's getting into him right now are the fists of Scott Dawson with those brutal right hands connecting. Kalisto trapped in the corner. Oh, however, he's trying to fight back nonetheless. He's trying to fight back with the strikes. Oh, but he gets another strike there by Scott Dawson. Okay, Kalisto might be regretting the idea of not tagging in Sin Cara. I'm still not entirely sure what the hell that's all about. However, right now, Scott Dawson makes another maneuver. Not entirely sure what he's doing right now. However, right now, we just see Sin Cara. He makes the tag. Kalisto finally tags out. Realizes that he can't do this alone. And now here we go. No, wait a second. Wait a second. Sin Cara gets taken down with that whip. Okay, the leg whip right there by Scott Dawson. However, Sin Cara, he's firing back with the European uppercut, going up to the top turnbuckle. As Kalisto, he's still down, following such an exhausting measure of offense on the Revival. However, oh god, wait a second, oh god, Sin Cara looks to be doing some trademark high-flying lucha things. However, oh god, he just bounces off the top rope there. Okay, the Revival once again back on the assault here. Whether it's Kalisto or Sin Cara, it seems like they are just going to constantly assault their opponent. Okay, the Revival here with the technical prowess, the constant tags. As you can see right there, tagging in Dash Wilder before hitting him with the European uppercut. Oh, goes for a clothesline, but he ducks underneath. And Sin Cara, he's still relatively fresh in this one as he drops him on the back of his head. Goes for the cover to follow it up. 1, 2. No! I believe Scott Dawson saved him. However, Kalisto immediately on the attack, taking down Scott Dawson as Dash Wilder. Oh! Connects with the double knees. Connects with the double knees. Takes down Kalisto. Takes down Kalisto. 1, 2, 3, and out of nowhere, the Revival get the victory. Okay, Dash Wilder hitting the double knees out of nowhere on Sin Cara. Okay, you could say that Sin Cara came into this last portion of the match a bit fresh, considering the fact that Kalisto just wouldn't tag him in. However, I come to argue that that double knee by Dash Wilder out of nowhere was absolutely brutal. Lights out here tonight. Okay, that Codebreaker style maneuver. Okay, typically the second half of the Shatter Machine to Scott Dawson's lifting of the opponent. But Dash Wilder said, you know what, I'm going to just use my own body weight to take him down, and that's exactly what he did. The Lucha Dragons got taken down, and... oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, Kalisto's still down on the ground, or at least I thought he was. As now Kalisto, oh, wait a second. Saving Sin Cara from perhaps utter destruction. As there you see the Revival saying, you know what, fine, okay, you got control of the chair, we'll just leave here tonight and perhaps fight another day, being next week. As next week we got a #1 contenders match for the Raw Women's title. It's going to be Kairi Sane, the woman who defeated Dakota Kai a few moments ago, as she is set to take on Shayna Baszler. Oh, and wait a second, speaking of attacks, it seems as though this is a night full of them, as Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong backstage goes after Rey Mysterio. However, we have to cut back to the entrances. The Undisputed Era's Fish and Strong. I'm being told right now that they're being pulled off of Rey Mysterio right now. Okay, of course, the Undisputed Era's Adam Cole losing to Rey Mysterio earlier tonight. It seems as though Fish and Strong have decided to attack Rey Mysterio on his behalf backstage. However, right now we have to turn our attention from so much action, so much controversy already to tonight's main event of the evening, and it's gonna be one hell of a good one. I can guarantee you that right now. Just knowing what these two men can do in the ring. Okay, this could main event any pay-per-view, but we're getting as the main event of Monday Night Raw right now. We got that man, Shinsuke Nakamura, the charismatic Bone Crusher, as he is set to take on Tommaso Ciampa. Okay, Shinsuke Nakamura, he's had very impressive performances over the past few months against guys like Kyle O'Reilly, against guys like Samoa Joe, and even against guys like the current Universal Champion, Finn Balor. However, even though Shinsuke Nakamura does have that history with men like Finn Balor, of course, going back years and years to when Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor fought in the main event of WrestleMania when Finn Balor was the Demon. Okay, all those years ago where Shinsuke Nakamura pinned Finn Balor as the Demon, ending out the show still as the top guy in WWE. Okay, even though Nakamura may have that long-standing history with Finn Balor, I must admit the prospect of seeing Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa is incredibly fascinating. okay? Seeing the vile and devious Tommaso Ciampa taking on the cocky and hard-hitting Finn Balor is a match that I would not mind seeing, even though, you know, many people in the fan base of the WWE right now don't particularly agree, don't particularly like Tommaso Ciampa or Finn Balor. I will admit, seeing the two devious individuals battle it out in the ring, it's gotta be something special. But will we be seeing that? Will we be seeing that? Okay, Tommaso Ciampa, he has firmly cemented himself as a villain by defeating the, quote, heroic one, AJ Styles, at No Mercy. Tonight, we're going to be seeing if the villain Tommaso Ciampa will be going on to compete against the Universal Champion, Finn Balor, or will we be seeing the rematch from all those years ago? It's the main event of the evening. And there you hear it. The bell has rung. It's Shinsuke Nakamura. It's Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa, okay? Getting a recent victory over AJ Styles to kick off the No Mercy event. Shinsuke Nakamura getting a victory over Samoa Joe in a knockout, drag-out brawl of a matchup. And there you see right now Nakamura, he ain't scared to act a bit cocky, okay, saying, come on, let's go. Okay, that classic Nakamura acts right there. However, Tommaso Ciampa, he ain't worried about taunting Nakamura, he's worried about beating the hell out of him as a German suplex connects two. No, and only a 2 count. That was about to be a very quick main event. However, Tommaso Ciampa's devastating attacks could just get the job done no matter what. As there you see Ciampa, he's staring down Shinsuke Nakamura, but Nakamura fires back with a strike, and now here we go. Oh God! Shinsuke Nakamura with a vicious forearm strike, and now it's Tommaso Ciampa who strikes back again. Discus lariat connecting by Tommaso Ciampa, taking down Nakamura before taking him down again. Back first goes Shinsuke into the mat. Of course, this is all about the Universal title right now between these two men, Nakamura and Tommaso Ciampa. And you got to be thinking that somewhere the leader of the club, perhaps even alongside Gallows and Anderson, Finn Balor, is watching this one with a very close eye, studying either man, thinking, hey, either man might just win. I've got to be thinking about how I could defeat them, as Nakamura with the knees connecting. And he's not done, connecting with a third one. The sharp knees by Shinsuke Nakamura on display. However, it seems though Tommaso Ciampa puts his loud chomps back on display. And oh, wait a second. Tommaso Ciampa catches him there. Okay, following the chops, catching the leg, and then kicking him with his own before Nakamura fires back with a kick of his own. As Shinsuke Nakamura stares at Ciampa, who's got him up. He's got him up in a devious position before turning it around into a sling blade style maneuver from the shoulders of Tommaso Ciampa. What a reversal. As Shinsuke Nakamura with the unique reversals comes in with the unique offense. Oh my God, and the devastating offense as well, dropping him with the back suplex onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. And now it seems as though he's not done. Shinsuke Nakamura, again, the back colliding with a hard surface, this time the barricade. As Shinsuke Nakamura, he knows it's about the Universal title. As a kick to the shoulder blade connects. Oh, but he gets met with a chop right to the chest as Ciampa takes him down with the drop kick. Okay, going towards the corner, trying to get a bit of some breathing room right now following those devastating moves to the spine by Nakamura. However, Ciampa, he ain't done as he takes him down again. Okay, and already such an immense episode of Monday Night Raw, full of attacks, full of returns. Right now, this is the main event. You're watching it. Tommaso Ciampa and Shinsuke Nakamura. Some might call it a dream match. Tommaso Ciampa looking to call it a victory as the drop kick connects. but Nakamura, now he gets up, using the ropes to his advantage. He ain't looking too good as Champa. Oh my god, there you saw his neck. Oh my god, his neck just bending as it gets slammed into the mat with that DDT, that rope hung DDT. It ain't quite like Randy Orton's. However, it sure as hell was effective, perhaps even more devastating, coming from such a dangerous man like Tommaso Ciampa. However, Nakamura, he's trying to fight back. Tommaso Ciampa, he's thinking otherwise. Here we go. The strikes connecting. Tossing the King of Strong Style into the corner. Grabbing him. Going for the punches. However, Nakamura grabs him. Goes for the kicks. And no, he ain't done. Off the middle rope, connecting with the Enziguri. Incredibly back and forth, you see these two men go. As Tommaso Ciampa, hits him with a kick right to the stomach before a knee, this time right to the face of Shinsuke Nakamura before, oh my god, another knee by Champa. And now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, no, and again only a 2 count. Only a 2 count now in this very, very impactful and important main event. Okay, Finn Balor outlasting Seth Rollins in a hard-hitting affair. That 30-minute Iron Man match as Nakamura goes for some sort of suplex. Tommaso Ciampa gets out of it, however, kicks him in the stomach. Fairy tale ending, perhaps? Connecting the fairy tale ending. It's over. 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count. Only a 2 count on the King of Strong Style, but it as you just saw, the fairy tale ending. One of the best maneuvers he has in his arsenal. Tommaso Ciampa couldn't get the job done. No, wait a second. Seems as though Tommaso Ciampa, he's turned his attention to the man up at the top of the stage, AJ Styles. Getting a closer look, perhaps. However, Tommaso Ciampa, he's saying, no, I'm going to fight back here. Okay, Nakamura looked to take advantage of the distraction, perhaps. Okay, anything you can do in order to get into a SummerSlam main event against the Universal Champion. However, Nakamura fires back with a chop to the chest. And then connects there with a German suplex of his own. As Tommaso Ciampa in the corner gets met with a running knee strike by Nakamura. AJ Styles, trying to distract Tommaso Ciampa, if not unintentionally distracting Tommaso Ciampa. However, it seems as though Tommaso Ciampa saying that didn't even affect me one bit. He ain't done. Runs off the ropes, kicks him there with that drop kick to the chest. However, Tommaso Ciampa's got to be thinking, I've hit him with everything. I've got the fairy tale ending. I thought that was gonna finish him off. However, Nakamura, he's firing back. He's firing back. What a forearm collision right to the face of Tommaso Ciampa as Nakamura, he's up on the middle turnbuckle, taking him down with the drop kick. And now, here we go. 1, 2, no, and only a 2 count. Okay, well, AJ Styles appears to be leaving right now at the top of the ramp. Okay, AJ Styles going backstage. Of course, the man who lost to Tommaso Ciampa at No Mercy. As right now, Ciampa, wait a second, goes to grab him. But gets met with the kick right to the face. Okay, Ciampa trying to catch him off guard with that kick to the stomach. However, Nakamura, the King of Strong Style, saying, nah, I'm still in it. I'm still fighting. But Ciampa says the same thing with the boot right to the stomach. Nakamura gets taken down, and here we go. He gets up, though. However, Nakamura might just be getting taken right back down with that spin out cutter connecting. 1, 2, 3. No, and Nakamura kicks out. Ciampa hits him with the rolling cutter, and he's looking at the referee. He's looking down at Shinsuke, and he can't freaking believe it, and neither can I. Nakamura. He's getting up, and Ciampa. Wait a second. Oh my god. Hits him with the knee. The Kinshasa out of nowhere. 2, 3, and this one's over. Shinsuke Nakamura has done it. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to SummerSlam, and he's going to be fighting Finn Balor. Okay, we saw those two men collide in one-on-one competition back at WrestleMania a few years ago. However, a lot has changed. Okay, the whole club has come to the WWE. Gallows and Anderson have joined Finn Balor now. Okay, both men incredibly different, but both men incredibly hard-hitting as well. They both want the Universal title, and there you see him. Shinsuke Nakamura, he's looking to get it. Shinsuke Nakamura is going to be fighting at SummerSlam. And oh, speaking of the club, there you see him. Finn Balor, the Universal Champion, to finish off this edition of Monday Night Raw, congratulating his opponent for SummerSlam.